Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. Today we're diving headfirst into the good old US of A. We're talking the top 10 must-visit destinations right here in America. So buckle up, grab your snacks, and let's explore the best the USA has to offer. We're kicking things off with the one and only New York City. It's the city that never sleeps. You could spend a lifetime here and still not experience everything. First up, you gotta hit Times Square. It's like a sensory overload in the best way possible. Giant billboards, flashing lights, and people from all walks of life. Next, head over to Central Park. It's like a breath of fresh air right in the middle of the city. No trip to New York is complete without a visit to the Statue of Liberty. Take the ferry over to Ellis Island too. For art lovers, you can't miss the Met, the Museum of Modern Art, and the Guggenheim. And how about catching a Broadway show? The energy, the talent, it's unbelievable. When your stomach starts rumbling, New York's got you covered. From Chinatown to Little Italy, you can find any cuisine your heart desires. Next up, we're heading west to Arizona, home of the awe-inspiring Grand Canyon. This is not just a big hole in the ground. Carved by the mighty Colorado River over millions of years, the Grand Canyon is a sight that will leave you speechless. The views are incredible any time of day, but sunrise and sunset, forget about it. The colors, the shadows, it's like something out of a painting. If you're up for a hike, the South Rim has some amazing trails, like the Bright Angel Trail and the South Kaibab Trail. For a more secluded experience, check out the North Rim. It's less crowded and offers a different perspective of the canyon. For a truly breathtaking view, hop on a helicopter tour. You'll soar over the canyon, getting a bird's-eye view of its massive scale and beauty. Who doesn't love a little sunshine and Hollywood glamour? We're heading to Los Angeles, California, home to the stars, both on and off the screen. First things first, you gotta hit the beach. Santa Monica, Venice Beach, Malibu. Take your pick. Soak up the sun, catch some waves, maybe even spot a celebrity or two. A trip to LA wouldn't be complete without a stroll down the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Look for your favorite stars' names immortalized in those iconic pink stars. Take a tour of Universal Studios Hollywood. Ride the movies. Meet your favorite characters, and maybe even see a real-life movie set. For a little culture, head over to the Getty Center. The architecture and the views are out of this world. And for a classic California experience, take a drive down the Pacific Coast Highway. The scenery is absolutely breathtaking. Get ready to experience the wild side of America. We're talking about Yellowstone National Park, America's very first national park. Yellowstone is like stepping into a different world. It's home to more geysers than any other place on Earth. You gotta see Old Faithful erupt. The Grand Prismatic Spring is like a giant tie-dye masterpiece created by Mother Nature herself. Yellowstone is teeming with wildlife. We're talking bison, elk, wolves, even grizzly bears. Just remember to keep a safe distance. Whether you're hiking, camping, fishing, or just soaking in the views, Yellowstone will leave you in awe of nature's power and beauty. Next stop, Chicago, the Windy City. Chicago's got a certain energy, a vibrancy that's contagious. First things first, you gotta check out that iconic skyline. The best way to do that is on an architectural boat tour along the Chicago River. Head over to Millennium Park. You can't miss Cloud Gate, that giant, shiny, bean-shaped sculpture. For art lovers, the Art Institute of Chicago is a must-see. They've got a world-class collection, from Monet to Picasso to Grant Wood's American Gothic. You can't leave Chicago without trying a deep dish pizza. It's a Chicago institution. For family fun, head over to Navy Pier. They've got rides, restaurants, shops, and the best views of the city. For a little retail therapy, stroll down the Magnificent Mile. It's a shopper's paradise. Trust me, Chicago will blow you away. Get ready to turn up the heat because we're heading to Miami, Florida. Miami is a melting pot of cultures, music, and of course, those famous beaches. South Beach is where it's at. Think Art Deco architecture, white sand beaches, turquoise water, and a nightlife that's out of this world. You can't miss Little Havana. It's like stepping into a little slice of Cuba. The music, the food, the energy. It's an experience you won't forget. For a break from the beach, check out the Fairchild Tropical Botanic Garden. It's a beautiful escape from the city. For a true Florida adventure, take a day trip to Everglades National Park. Hop on an airboat and glide through the sawgrass, keeping an eye out for alligators and amazing wildlife. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. We're heading to Sin City, the entertainment capital of the world. Las Vegas is a place where anything goes, and bigger is always better. First things first, you gotta hit the Strip. It's a spectacle like no other, with towering hotels, each more extravagant than the last. Check out the Bellagio and its famous fountain show. Try your luck at the casino and catch a world-class show. You can't go wrong with a Cirque du Soleil performance. The acrobatics, the costumes, the music, it's pure magic. Head up to the top of the Stratosphere Tower. It's the tallest observation tower in the United States, and the views are incredible. For a little taste of Venice, take a gondola ride at the Venetian. It's surprisingly romantic. If you need a break from all the glitz and glamour, head just outside the city to Red Rock Canyon National Conservation Area. It's a stunning contrast to the neon lights of the Strip. And if you've got a little more time, take a day trip to the Hoover Dam. It's an engineering marvel and a reminder of human ingenuity. Get ready for some serious West Coast vibes because we're heading to San Francisco. This city by the bay is known for its iconic Golden Gate Bridge, its charming neighborhoods, and its delicious food. First things first, you gotta see that bridge. Whether you walk, bike, or drive across, the Golden Gate Bridge is a sight to behold. For the best views, head over to Battery Spencer or Crissy Field. Trust me, it's picture perfect. Hop on a ferry to Alcatraz Island. Tour the infamous former prison and learn about its notorious inmates like Al Capone. You can't leave San Francisco without riding a cable car. It's a fun and unique way to see the city. Head down to Fisherman's Wharf. Grab some fresh seafood, watch the street performers, and maybe even spot some sea lions. Explore San Francisco's diverse neighborhoods. Check out Chinatown, North Beach, and Haight-Ashbury. For a little peace and quiet, escape to Golden Gate Park. Visit the Japanese Tea Garden, explore the California Academy of Sciences, or just relax and enjoy the scenery. Get ready to let the good times roll, because we're heading to New Orleans, Louisiana. The Big Easy is a city that knows how to party, but it's also a place with a rich history, a unique culture, and some of the best food in the world. First things first, you gotta experience the French Quarter. It's the heart and soul of New Orleans, with its colorful buildings and lively atmosphere. Take a stroll down Bourbon Street, but be prepared for a sensory overload. It's a non-stop party, especially during Mardi Gras. Try a beignet at Café du Monde. These square, powdered, sugar-covered donuts are best enjoyed with a cup of chicory coffee. Indulge in some Creole and Cajun cuisine. From gumbo to jambalaya to po' boys, your taste buds will thank you. Head over to the Garden District. It's a beautiful residential neighborhood with grand mansions and oak-lined streets. Experience the city's vibrant music scene. From jazz to blues to zydeco, music is everywhere in New Orleans. If you're lucky enough to be in town during Mardi Gras or Jazz Fest, get ready to party. These festivals are a celebration of New Orleans' unique culture and spirit. Last but not least, we're heading to our nation's capital, Washington, D.C. D.C. is a city steeped in history, with iconic monuments, world-class museums, and a certain air of importance. First things first, you gotta hit the National Mall. It's like a giant open-air museum with monuments to some of America's most important figures. Pay your respects at the Lincoln Memorial, be awed by the Washington Monument, and reflect on history at the World War II Memorial. You can't miss the Smithsonian Museums. They're free to enter, and they cover everything from art to history to science to air and space. Take a tour of the White House, the home of the President of the United States. It's a symbol of American democracy. For a different perspective on the city, take a walk or bike ride along the National Mall at night. The monuments are all lit up, and it's a truly magical experience. Head over to Georgetown. It's a charming neighborhood with cobblestone streets, upscale boutiques, and trendy restaurants. For a taste of international culture, check out DuPont Circle. It's a vibrant neighborhood with embassies and a diverse population. And there you have it, folks. The top 10 must-visit destinations in the USA. From the bright lights of New York City to the natural wonders of the Grand Canyon, from the beaches of Miami to the history of Washington, D.C., there's something for everyone in this amazing country. We hope you enjoyed this virtual road trip across America. If you did, give this video a big thumbs up and share it with your travel buddies. And don't forget to subscribe my channel for more exciting travel inspiration.